Are you searching for the best bike computer? We exhaustively researched nearly every model on the market before purchasing 13 to test and compare side by side. Training, navigation, or just recording your stats for fitness and fun, there are plenty of compelling reasons to ride with a cycling computer. We rigorously tested each computer for months on a variety of mountain, road, and gravel rides, often side by side for comparison. We used each model as if it were our own, explored all the features, downloaded the apps, and put in some serious miles while scrutinizing every aspect of the design and performance of each model. Whatever your goals as a cyclist, there's a computer to meet your needs and budget. The first product on our list is Garmin Edge 830. After weeks of fiddling and side-by-side testing, the Garmin Edge 830 rose to the top of the pack. This computer has a vibrant touchscreen and a few basic tactile buttons for controls. It's straightforward to scroll around and select options. The menus and interface are well organized, making them relatively intuitive and user-friendly. It seems less affected by water interference than other touchscreen devices, making it a little more practical to use during inclement weather. It also has a laundry list of useful features. A good portion of them are native to the device, but one of the biggest strengths is in the CatEye store, where you can find all types of third-party apps to download and improve the functional range of the device. It's a cool development that opens up a lot of possibilities. While it's a great GPS bike computer for roadies, it also has a lot of support for trail riding, mountain biking, and other off-roading. It's a robust device that most of us would be happy with for years. There are a few things to think about with this computer, though. This level of features and performance comes at a premium, and this is one of the most expensive models we tested. We found that it had some infrequent but annoying issues while in navigation mode, which can be a pain if you're in unfamiliar, dodgy territory, which you probably are if you're in navigation mode. Lastly, it would occasionally have difficulty pairing with our smartphone. Regardless, we still feel it's a top-notch device that earned every bit of its award. The second product on our list is Bryton Rider 420. The Bryton Rider 420 really surprised us with its unassuming appearance and low cost. There's no denying that the device is a little workhorse. The claim is that it has over 70 features. We're not convinced that's a useful metric, but certainly the device has all the broad functionality you'd find on much more expensive computers, including smart notifications, power, and navigation. We were thrilled to find that it had navigation at all, much less the use of the major global nav satellite systems and a low drop rate. Its integrations with Strava, Ride with GPS, and Komoot made it possible to pull in routes and upload ride data, which is also a great value add for this market segment. On the point of navigation and display, there are still some considerations. If you loved Tamagotchis and Game Boys, sit down because you're in for a treat. The display is about what you'd expect out of an early 90s screen. This is, of course, part of the reason it comes at such a bargain price. It's really a good choice for utilitarian riders who just want the data and no fancy stuff, please and thank you. Those looking for a more advanced interface like a touchscreen with robust functionality might look a shelf or two higher for the expensive stuff. The next product is CatEye Quick. This is going to be your best option if budget is a real constraint, and you're just looking to get the basic numbers, current speed, average speed, miles, and time. It's a no-nonsense bike computer that gives you the basics, and it's a cool-looking device. Truthfully, most basic bike computers look clunky and dorky with their messy wires and toyish head unit, but this thing is sleek, wireless, and elegantly designed. It has just a few buttons with a few functions, so it's hard to get lost in navigating the device. Setup is as easy as attaching the speed sensor and magnet and entering some basic data. To start it, you might need to hit a button to wake it up if it's been sitting for a long time, but it's a set it and forget it type of bike computer. When you start rolling, it starts recording. As we said, it's a really basic computer for folks that just want the necessary numbers, so it's not going to have fancy functions or give you in-depth data or analysis. It is not GPS enabled, so you can't or use it for navigation or track your routes. There's no way to transfer your ride data to Strava or another third-party tracker, so it'll need to be done manually. That suits many riders just fine, but for those that want a little more functionality, you'll need to look a little higher up the line for a more advanced, GPS-enabled computer. The next product is Wahoo Fitness ELEMNT Roam. The Wahoo Fitness ELEMNT Roam shakes out to be one of the most versatile models we tested. It doesn't have a fancy touchscreen, but you'll never have issues playing around on the screen when it's pouring rain or sweat. And when the weather's not rainy, you can use the connected ELEMNT app on your phone's touchscreen to do whatever you need to do. The well-designed and user-friendly app is one of the main reasons we like this GPS bike computer so much. The head unit is easy enough, but having it connected to the robust mobile app, which functions as an extension of your computer, is just brilliant. Setting up screens, navigating, and reviewing data is incredibly simple, and there are data screens for just about anything you can think of. As great as this GPS bike computer is, it's not all roses. There can be some trouble getting it connected to the mobile app, limiting some of its practicality until it's connected. It is also an advanced device, so it might not be for everyone. Folks who aren't tech-savvy may have a harder time operating it. Overall, it's a hardy GPS bike computer with robust functionality that especially suits mountain bikers, roadies, explorers, and any rider who loves their data. The next product is Lezyne Mega XL GPS. The Mega XL is one of Lezyne's newest models in its growing line of GPS-enabled cycling computers. As its name suggests, it's bigger than the other models in their range, and that includes both the battery life and the display. With a claimed battery runtime of up to 48 hours, the Mega XL blows the other models in the battery life test out of the water, making it one of the best options for bike packers, super endurance riders, and bike touring. It's also unique in that it can be used in either portrait or landscape orientation, depending on your preferences. One of our favorite aspects of the Mega XL is the easy setup facilitated by the very intuitive and user-friendly Lezyne Ally V2 companion app. It uses both GPS and GLONASS satellites for accuracy, and it can pair with compatible ANT+ and Bluetooth smart sensors. It has a wealth of training features, including Strava live segments, performance analytics, and the ability to do structured workouts through today's plan and training peaks. Like the other Lezyne models we tested, the Mega XL doesn't come with preloaded maps, but you can quickly and easily import maps from the app or the GPS route website to the device to use for offline navigation. Smartphone integration is solid with live track, text and call notifications, and wireless data transfers. One of our biggest gripes with the Mega XL is the user interface in the form of 4 multifunction buttons. It works, but it's not as straightforward as some of the other models we tested with touchscreens or better button layouts. The display also can't match the vibrant color displays found on the Garmin bike computers, but is still relatively clear, bright, and easy to read. Otherwise, testers were quite impressed by the Mega XL's features and performance, especially considering the asking price. Thanks for watching and hope you liked it. As always, all the links about the products will be in the description below, so if you want to find the best prices and more information that we might not get a chance to mention in the video, be sure to check them out.